right, so let's talk about debt dumping for a minute. There's a lot of people in the financial industry who are going to teach you that debt dumping is the way for you to get out of debt, but it doesn't work. Debt dumping doesn't work, and here's why. Hey, I'm Lisa Chastain. I'm a money coach, and I'm going to teach you today how to stop sabotaging yourself with your debt. For most people, and probably you, what you're doing is you're trying to take every extra dollar that you have and you're throwing it onto your credit card. A lot of that comes from the fact that you don't like being in debt and you want to get out of debt as soon as possible. If you're taking every extra dollar that you have and you're putting it onto debt, when you need money for the things that you have or need in life, what do? You have to go back into debt. You have to use your credit card. A lot of people try to trick themselves, which ultimately ends up sabotaging themselves because you're putting every extra dollar, or even if your credit card minimum is just $50, you're putting $300 a month onto that credit card thinking somehow it's going to get you out of debt faster. Here's the truth. You didn't get into debt overnight. You're not going to get out of debt overnight. And by dumping money onto your credit cards, hoping that it's going to eventually get you out of debt, it's actually creating the opposite cycle for you. And you're going to sabotage yourself over and over again by not having the money that you need for the things that you need it for in life. Instead of debt dumping, here's the first thing that I want you to do. Make a list of all the credit cards that you have and go find what the minimum payment is for that card. By that, you'll see actually every single month what it is you have to pay on your credit card. So let's figure out what those credit card minimums actually are. Adjust for 1 month. Just adjust for 1 month paying those credit card minimums. And let's get you into a spending plan where you have clarity that you're spending and you have enough to spend on the things that you need to be spending money on for groceries, gas. And then eventually, after you're clear on spending, we can come back to those credit cards and pick one at a time to start paying down more aggressively. You've got to stop the cycle of debt dumping. Eventually you can get out of debt, but there are some really important steps that you need to take first. And today I hope you can understand that debt dumping isn't the way to ultimately get out of debt. Having a strategy, being willing to, look at your minimums, start there, and get into a good spending rhythm is actually the first things that you can do to get out of debt over time.